Wonderful mornings to all the lovely people out there. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. And thanks a lot, Gautam and Dr. Jamal and Dr. Mohammed. Both are my dear brothers for making me part of this. The right word to put it is an insightful conclave. All right. And it's been such an absolute pleasure and honor to be here. Nothing I haven't redefined or anything as such. He was very kind in letting me know, I have redefined nothing. I'm just committed to bridge the industry academia gap through skill and knowledge-based learning programs. And that is the absolute mission and motto of Maverick Business Academy London. So a little bit about myself and what we do so that you get the context of what I'm going to talk. All right. So my name is Shaik Fazil Saleem, and I'm from Tamil Nadu, India, down south, a beautiful coastal village called Kailpatnam. And I've been here for the last 20 years. I started my entrepreneurial journey when I was 23. It's been 13 years, and we have graduated about 4,500 students globally. We are present in 10 plus countries. We have more than 85 nationalities studying with us. And our absolute key focus and parameter is to offer accredited skill and knowledge-based programs that allows you to invest more on your DNA and leverage on your skills and expertise to flourish in any industry. And how do we economically help our students, be it working professionals, entrepreneurs, young students, in order to put them in a streamlined career path so that they don't burn out their hard-earned money of the parents or what they inspire to become. All right. So that's a little bit about me and what we offer. We have some fantastic universities on our panel from UK, US, Europe, and more than 30 plus programs. All right. I'm not telling you guys that we are the Harvard and we are the Oxford, no. But what I can assure you is once you join Maverick, you will have a 10% increment in the ask quotient, which is attitude, skill, and knowledge, right? It's not about the certifications or degree programs, but as a person, have you actually benefited from us in terms of our experiential learning and industry bridging exercises, business networking, and all the opportunities? Okay. So let's keep it interactive if you guys don't mind, because I love it that way. So I don't want to, give you guys all the slides
Yes,
and
yes, that would be really
all the
nice.
knowledge, all the knowledge and the this thing, because you all are much more knowledgeable than me. But I will just tell you guys, 3 to 4 key pointers. And if you have questions, you can ask me then and there itself. I would love to do that. Is that okay, Gautam?
Yes, perfectly fine. We are excited. Yeah.
Perfect. Lovely. So my role today is to give you all an insight about the global education and where it is headed to. Yeah. So as of 2023, 2024, 270 million students are enrolled globally for the higher education program. But the sad part is only 3% have the cross mobility cultural immersion programs or studies in other countries. Now, this could attribute to various reasons, and there has been a decline in students going and studying in US, Europe, UK, Australia, New Zealand due to a lot of bureaucracy and governmental changes and policy changes. Now, this puts up a sheer volume of pressure on students on how do I go about it and what needs to be done. So this is where we came up with a formula where we can integrate the best of both the worlds and make sure the student, for example, I'm sure many of you would be knowing if you have to study in Europe or UK or US or Australia for a 3 years bachelor's, it would cost you a fortune, $80,000 or $100,000, $120,000. I'm being very reasonable and minimalistic. But the same experience bridged in best of both the worlds through us, we could do it at $30,000 to $40,000 all inclusive. So you will study 1 year with us in Maverick here in Dubai, and we'll place you in either Europe or in Australia or in New Zealand, depending on the pathway programs that you choose. The reason why I'm coming to this is pathway programs are the future. Times and things have gone where everybody wanted to just go into a career centric discipline or study. Right now, it has to be more on skill, knowledge, and your networks. The ROI is very important. Guys, there is no point where you spend 150,000 dirhams or $150,000. Then you go to India or other place and work in a call center for 15,000 rupees or 10,000 dirham. That doesn't make sense. So we allow you to take informed decisions and guide you in such a way that we build that ecosystem robust, right? and make sure that you have access to all the knowledge domain that you would like to understand and involve yourself and make the most of it. This is what we really thrive on. So, for instance, let's say we have a young student who's willing to come and understand, okay, how the business of UAE works. How do I do my business here? Or, what do I build something here? We have more than 450 entrepreneurs who are PhD holders and, DBA holders from our institution through our partner universities. Each of them come from with a minimum of 30, 40 years experience or 25 plus experience across various industries. For example, Dr. Jamal and Dr. Mohammed, they all are first gen entrepreneurs who built businesses from the scratch. So, like this, we have real life case stories where we apply in our curriculum and pedagogy and make sure you have access to all of them, and then you take an informed decision. This is the one way of doing things in an experiential learning way, and this is what we focus on. Now, coming to the UAE focus, in the last 2 to 3 years, there has been a steady increment of student inflow to this region. Why? Obviously, the visa regulations are pretty straightforward. Yeah. The tuition fee compared to UK or US, maybe it's 15 to 20% less, but the other living costs and everything have gone up, especially with the current geopolitical turmoil. So, what should a wise student do? First of all, understand who you are. Take a pause, take a brief. Don't have that herd mentality. My friends told me to do this, I'm going to do this. Some include
You're on mute. You're on mute. Yeah.
someone muted me from there. So what I'm going to tell you is, students, specifically young learners, when they are trying to um, settle abroad or have a pathway program, you need to get the right inputs and insights from people who have been there and done that. All right, not just a random influencer or a TikToker who will put a selfie and say, "Hey, the best campus." Infrastructures and big campuses do not make your life. Great teachers, great mentors, absolutely people who are built from the scratch. These guys are the one who will handhold you and take you to places. And this is what we focus in real life experiential learning. So you need to ask these questions, understand where your financial positions are, and then create a roadmap. Never spend too much on your undergrad. All right. Undergrad is all about, yes, the transition from school life to campus life and to understand where you are currently, make the maximum out of it and start working. See, now I started working from 18 itself. I used to be up for 20, 21 hours. My day starts at 6. I used to work for HSBC for 9, 10 hours. Evening was my college. Thoroughly enjoyed. Why? Because I made it a very clear point and decision that if I'm here, I shouldn't be on my parents' money. I wanted to give it back to my father, to my mother, so that they don't have the burden that, oh, I have to pay. So, because Dubai is not a economical place, it's an expensive place. So all these factors you need to put it in and consider how and where is your final destination, what is the ROI, and you need to also make sure that you are with a diverse community. All right, which means you get exposure to various multinationals and so many other different legends coming in together to mobilize you to your destination and to your solution. The other trend that is catching up is the work integrated based studies, which means I was absolutely stunned when last 2 months back, I had a visiting faculty from Tajikistan. How many of you would have heard about Tajikistan? All right, it's a Central Asian country. The faculty came and visited us. We had a student exchange program going on. And they said Tajikistan, right from the last 10, 15 years, for the university students, they conduct classes in corporate campuses, in Mercedes, in Tesla, in manufacturing industry. Right in their office, they teach live. This is called as work integrated based studies, which is also something that we have started deploying here locally. And I urge leaders and learners and leaders and entrepreneurs globally who are in the education domain to follow this particular pathway. 2 to 3 benefits. The company gets to watch the talent live and real. The student gets hands-on exposure of what's happening currently in that particular field of domain and expertise. And the third one, you understand the working culture and dynamics of how do I need to present myself in the workplace? What are the key areas that I have to follow? So many things you will learn when you follow the work integrated based studies. So now everybody is talking about future trends and opportunities, AI, AI, AI. Wherever you go, more than I, people say I, which is AI itself. All right. So it's come to that point. So again, do not fall in just because the whole world is saying AI, you can make millions and billions in AI. Yeah, you can, but develop your fundamental and core skills. You want to really be a great coder or, to learn prompt engineering, learn from the scratch and understand if you can build a real world case study and a solution for it. Okay. Not because startups are fancy. Everybody wants to build a startup and, unicorn and what other cons, I don't know, roasted corn, pecan, everything is there. But most important part is your startup or is your value proposition is really solving a pertinent issue in the society today. That has to be your focus. So if you can use AI for that to address, that will be fantastic. Now, another future trend that is shaping up is nano credentials and micro credentials. So if you want to be employed in Google, they don't care about your degree or they don't care which university you've come from. Do you have the skill set? Do you have the emotional intelligence? Do you have the drive? Are you reliable? Yeah. Are you curious learner? Are you a critical thinker? These are the things which we embed in our curriculum to you and present it to you, followed by nano credentials, which you stack up as you study. Could be in project management, could be in AI, could be in, let's say, um, leadership and management strategy. So there are so many ways to stack up your nano credentials, but more than that, you need to build and develop your character. So the core, let's say, plan that we have for our people or for our stakeholders and partners is to foster collaboration that is student centric, parent centric, and also keeping in mind that education must lead to employment. It is not about fancy degrees and fancy campuses, number 10 rank, number 100 rank, top 50. I don't believe in this gimmicks at least. What you need to understand is the place where you're going to study. Research on the faculty, research on the professor, research on the owner, see their alumni impact. Where have they been after 5, 10 years? These should be the metrics, not some PR show that tells you that you're in the top 100, top 50. No, there are some gems of institutions that I have seen in Central Asian countries, countries as far as Eastern Europe, like Moldova, right, Montenegro. But our students back in India, obviously, because of the constant exposure for the last 50, 70 years, it has to be either US, or UK, or Europe, or Australia. But things are changing right now. And I'm more than happy to handhold you in this and make sure that opportunities are diverse, no matter what the issues present and challenges are there. If you are able to find opportunities in a crisis, that makes the best out of you. And we are always in service for our people. So, yeah, that's it. I'm done with the presentation. So, any questions? More than happy to answer.
Oh, thank you so much. It is definitely an eye opener for all youngsters wants to start up a business. And I know all the viewers, all the participants who are listening would agree with me why I use the word redefine, because you elaborated it very well. So I just like that didn't say we mean it.
I
Yeah.
understand. I
So
understand. Thank you.
thank you
Appreciate it.
so much. Yeah. So anyone have any questions? Please go ahead. Anyone have any questions?
Please feel free. It could be anything at any domain. I'm not a super duper expert, but I'll try to answer it from the bottom of my heart. So, go for it.
Yeah, Abdul Wahid. Yes, Mr. Abdul
Yeah.
Wahid. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. My question is myself, Abdul Wahid, and I have done my bachelor's and master's in computer science. Uh, can you please, Mr. Fazil, guide me to? I want to do PhD program in AI machine learning. So, can you share your
Great.
contact maybe?
Yeah, sure. Our pleasure. I mean, Mr. Gautam can share our counselor, Miss
Yes,
Vinod's
very
number
much.
to you, and she will give you all the details and insights. And I'll be more than happy to get on a call with you to be your personal advisor or mentor in terms of what kind of research or impact needs to be done. See, just a quick tip. Before doing a PhD or a research, again, you need to question what imminent change are you trying to build through your research? Okay. Can we bring Abdul Wahid's 20 years or 30 years experience into the research and address a current problem that is prevalent in the AI industry? Yeah, this is the parameters we focus and handhold you for the journey. The rest of the details, Ms. Vino will guide you accordingly, Mr. Wahid. But thank you so much for that question.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Pleasure.
So we have Muhammad Ali with us. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Dr. Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Fazil. How are you? Thank you for the
Walaikum
wonderful
salam, sir.
presentation. Yeah,
Pleasure.
thank you.
Thank you.
I have one question for you. Mashallah, I've been closely monitoring the activities and your developments that you're focused on. What are you doing to try to help bridge the gap of the workforce that comes from our part of the world? That is specifically I will address because I interview a lot of our people, right? So I understand established professionals are benefiting a lot, but I think there's a big gap when these freshers or junior, workforce coming from South India, Tamil Nadu, entering into this. I see a lot of gap. So, do you have any initiatives under Maverick that you're addressing? Because this
Sir,
has
I
been a
couldn't
pain
agree
in my
more.
heart for a very long time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this is something which keeps me awake wide in the night as well. But I would like to give you some examples here on how a single person's initiative can't change a problem that is pertinent at a macro level. Let me give you an example of the Bora community, the Aga Khan community, and also to a close extent, our beloved Malayali brothers. Now, these communities, even before the people who onboard and come over here for a job, they have a 3 months itinerary plan for them clearly. All right.
Admin, can you please
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, I have unmuted myself. So they have a clear 3 months itinerary as to where these people come from, who do they have to stay with, which all companies they have to visit, where is the mentoring that needs to happen, and also counseling. This I have seen on a hands-on basis with these communities. Now, where we could help or play an integral role is to give our people, skill-based development workshops. It could be on communication, interpersonal skills, and public speaking. And they don't have to be experts in all that. We just have to work on their mindset to nudge their confidence. All right. When you go to an interview, how do you present yourself? The body language, the eye-to-eye contact, the confidence you have. Tell me basics. Sorry, I used Tamil because we have our people here. So in this we do it with our people from Kyle-Patnam, Tirunelveli, and Nella because we meet every 3 to 4 months. So I'm more than happy to extend it to all our other students who are coming here. But if we need to have a clear arc, we need to understand, have the data point. Where are the students coming from? Which industry? What are they trying to do here? If we build that, then it becomes a system. Otherwise, it will just become a one-time exercise, and after that, um, you know. So this
Yeah.
is something we can do, Doctor. With your expertise, Dr. Mohammed, I'm sure we can definitely look into it and always in service for my people. So yeah. Any other questions?
Great. Okay, so thank you so much. I don't see any other hands up. So before I could move on, I would request admin to go ahead, play the video. Thank you so much, Mr. Fazil, for taking this time.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot, everyone. Thanks, Gautam, and thanks, Dr. Jamal, and everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it.